The curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between our visitors and the New England Patriots. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Let's go now. Think with the flag. Check 53's, Mike. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. 49. Check 41. Go. Check.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he's got some space here. And all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
A huge play there right off the bat. 41 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Check 3. Check 3.
Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
The Patriots' 37-yard line.
Come on, set. Now to move. Check 59. All right, T. Let's go. All right, T. 25. Check 25. 66. Pull it. High.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brissett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's
Protein spill.
Watch out. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Let's go. Kill.
And get it.
After the interception, here's Stidham. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Ready. 18 games.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Kill.
Recon 132 fighter. Clear. Let go.
They'll throw on first down with Stidham. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Strong right. 4 down.
Let's go.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 47-yard line.
Yep.
Mike's 49.
They'll run with Michel. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Let's go now. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Hey.
Mike,
Ready to go.
Mike 52. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Check.
Right. Shoot.
Now they'll throw it with Stidham. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Check pass.
80 weapon.
Check 99. Check 99.
Hey. High 7. Ready.
Stidham, 3rd down from the gun. Open man is Gordon, complete. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
52 right here. 52. Ain't no such
Go.
We taking wins home. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Nice, sweetheart.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 52.
Cut. Deep river.
2nd down, Stidham to throw. And this is caught at the 8. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Hey.
4 down. Check. 49.
Get it.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Let go.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Watch the ship.
Lightning. Let's go.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal.
Yes.
49's the Mike. Watch 49. I'm coming after you.
And they will run it with Michelle. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And this one is right through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Any day. Check 15. Check.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Got it.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Let's not.
Babies cry all the way back home.
Now.
On 2nd down, here's Stidham. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Ray. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
218, chopper. Hey, wahoo!
49's the
I'll go.
49.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
49. 49's the mic. 49's the mic.
On 3rd down, Stidham. Over the middle, complete. That's Ray. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. 50, plant.
So don't say nothing.
Go.
Watch the slant.
Motion, motion.
Go.
Mike's 40.
Hit it.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
49. 49.
Now Stidham on 2nd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Set, hut, 70 ending. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
Running on 1st down, Eckler.
Watch the eye.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Brissett. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Set. 15 on it. 15 on it. Mike. Rabbit. Match box.
Brissett on first down. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, 28 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Chargers 7, Patriots 3. Michael Badgley to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
You ain't going nowhere.
49's the mic. Watch 49. Good. Watch the twist. 49.
Clear.
49's the mic.
Ready.
Now it's Stidham. Able to get this to Gordon. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception, but not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Hey, turn it up.
Come. Big grip.
They'll run on first down. Michelle. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl.
Alert flare.
6-6. Pull it high.
49's the mic.
Ready to go.
Blue down.
Get it.
On second down, Michelle. And he's got room. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Michelle. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Now.
I got you, son. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic.
General West.
You ain't got nothing.
He's coming. We got double up.
New Mike 52, Mike 52.
No,
Go.
On the ground, Michelle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Set. 10 logo.
49. I got you, boy.
Hey, orbit.
49.
Right.
Watch 49. All day, punt. 49.
5.
Out of the gun, Stidham. That's to his running back, Sony Michelle. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They come out here in the I. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Try to run this one in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
To me, that's a terrific run on first and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
Michel on an island by himself in the backfield, second and goal. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Let's go. 60 outlaw. Ready.
Stidham on the sneak. Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Jarrett Stidham keeping it himself from a yard out. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. And he missed it. No good. This is going to remain a 2-point game after that one. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
First down, Chargers.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. From the gun, here's Brissett. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. They work again from the 38 on second and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Oh, you got deep?
Here's Brissett. It's Williams on the catch. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
Los Angeles.
Here's Badgley now for the Charger field goal. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Here's Michael Badgley now for the Chargers field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Badgley able to punch this one through. And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Pats at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Now Stidham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Yeah.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, exit.
31's the mic. Bandit. Bandit.
Ready, ready.
They go play action with Stidham. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, L.A. Mike Williams, 83 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A full start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Stidham. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. That's a staple in this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Get it.
Now it's Stidham. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Clear.
31's the mic. Let's go.
Come.
31's
Let's go.
Stidham from the shotgun. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Eckler. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Let's go now. 51 to the flag. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it. Check, 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 check. 36, 36. Wait. Go. Ball shot.
Now on 2nd and 16. Brissett got his man. It's Williams. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
Squeeze. No. Off. Under 10. 10. Sponge. No. Shift.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
And the Chargers first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Brought down back at the 27.
Come on, set. 91. Mike's 59. You remember me? Let's go, baby. Come on.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brissett going deep here for Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Dorsett on the return. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Patriots take over.
On the ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Hey,
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go for it. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
31's the mic. Man, I got you.
Hey.
Out.
Fire.
From the gun, they run with Michelle. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Ready.
Let's go right here now. 31's the mic. Yeah, that's what I do.
Cut.
31's the mic.
Now.
Here's Stidham. Catch is made by Harry. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tempt to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Check 26, check 26. 22, check, bomber. 22, check, bomber.
Out of the gun, Brissett. He's got it to Williams. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. Here's Ty Long now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Ty Long now as he's on to punt for LA. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken around the 12. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Check your hot read. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Tighten up, tighten up.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Brissett. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 11-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Protein spill.
Hey, check 24.
Hey, 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 hey.
Where's the mic?
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Tackle made by Adrian Phillips.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Stidham gets it to Gordon. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Ready to break.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Yo, go.
Mike's 49.
Ready.
On first down, Michelle, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Recon, 132 fighter. Big gripper.
To throw is Stidham. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. New England on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9.
Topper! Get it!
They'll run out of the gun with Michelle, and he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Haywood! Go!
They'll try and throw for it with Stidham. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Derwin James with a pick. Well, on 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations, all right? 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
They started on the ground with Eckler. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Rush in.
Brissett now. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
After the interception, here's Stidham. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Get that quarterback. Safe.
Put on. 5.
On the ground is Michelle, and he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Stidham, 3rd down from the gun. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
Let's go
They
now.
failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down.
And hey, Charlie.
31's the mic.
Go.
31's the mic.
Clear.
Getting that home.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.
Ready.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Hey, 2. Hey.
31's the mic. Quit talking about it and bring
Come.
31's the
Stidham going for it on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Here we go. 60-yard. Danny. Slam.
Going on the ground with Eckler. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check the out. Check 43. Jim.
It's Eckler again.
Check 13.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Come on,
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Right.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Stidham. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ready? Hey, high 7. Right up.
On 3rd down, Stidham. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A good pickup there, a 22.
First down.
Now.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, Delta. Cut. Ready.
Now Stidham on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Stidham hit, and he lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion.
Go. 49, guys. Mike. Go.
Back to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day. And there it is, that symbol that ends a game that one team loves and the other team can't stand. Taking a knee, and guess what? The visitors came in and got it done. Wild card round. First step on their way trying to get to the Super Bowl.
First step indeed. They're underdogs. We'll see if they can continue to make some noise in the playoffs, but a good first step. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.